Hey there, welcome to Activate. Amanda here, and today we have a 15-minute strength burner. So building that power, building that burn. With this, I'm gonna recommend that you have a medium or heavier set of weights. Feel free to keep both nearby in case you wanna scale it up, scale it down. Open all levels, as well as prenatal friendly for my mamas. So let's get down to business, 15 minutes of self-care. Let's start active hamstring stretch, all right? Stand on your left leg, extend the right leg, flex the toes. You're gonna hip hinge, just reach down for a second, lift up with the arms and switch legs. Inhale, hinge, reach, exhale up. So this is just a release through the glutes, the hamstrings, and then find a good posture at the top, just lifting tall, lifting that chin, rolling those shoulders down, and just being so proud of yourself for showing up for you today. Good, I want you to take one more on each side, then you'll meet me just with the feet and the arms wide. Start here, arm circles, and we're gonna add just a little side tendu rock. So alternate tendu, pointing those toes, circle those arms around, stretch through the fingertips, stretch through the elbows. Grow tall through the posture here. Good, keep the arms going, just reverse those arm circles around. And lay of the land today, we're gonna kick it off with a 4-exercise circuit. 45 seconds to work, 15 seconds to rest, 2 rounds to conquer. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's grab our weights, walking through our first 2 moves of the day. First one, we're gonna start on the left side of the mat. Rack your weights lower to a squat. We're gonna take a squat walk, lateral squat walk, and then overhead press thruster, and then switch it, lateral squat walk, overhead press thruster. Yeah? Move 2, alternating lateral lunge. Step right, right leg bent, left leg long, bring it in parallel, Y raise, and then we switch it. Take that lunge to the left, bring it in, Y raise. All right, first 2 moves. Let's get our squats going. Take it to the side of the mat, rack the weights, take a big breath in, exhale, drop low. 3, 2, 1. Lateral squat walk, thruster, overhead press, switch sides, lateral squat walk, thruster. Now, modification if you need it. Thruster one arm at a time. And you can always do that outside arm, or if the squat walk doesn't feel weight, just squat and thrust, overhead press. You can always add a pulse at the bottom. Now remember, lateral squat walk, we want a nice hip hinge, and then focus on the breath work. Breathe in, exhale in the press. Again, breathe in, stay low, exhale in the press. Punch those arms high to the sky. I want you to stand tall, stand proud. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. We're gonna gear up lateral lunge combo, lateral lunge step out, Y raise. You ready? We'll alternate side to side. In 3, 2, breathe in, exhale, 1. Good. Step it to the right. Bring it in, feet parallel. Y raise up, lower down. Now step it to the left. Left leg is gonna be bent, right leg nice and long. Y raise up. Now on the Y raise, I want you to feel your retraction, your back body. Cinch those shoulder blades together. Almost think about your arms creating a nice high V shape, yeah? Roll those shoulders back and down. And then if you're doing these, you're gonna see quickly why I was advising those medium weights. Just because, again, we don't want those shoulders to get too burnt out. And we don't want those weights to be too heavy that we can't take them over our shoulders. Inhale. Modification if you need it, you could always alternate one arm at a time, yes? Good, breathing in. Exhale up, squeeze. We're getting there. Halfway marker here, okay? So stay in the zone, stay strong, stay powerful. Good, last 3, 2, 1. All right, next 2 moves. We're gonna be in second. We're just gonna take a plie, front raise, a plie, side curl. And then our last move, we're in an incline. We're gonna take a row, shoulder press, bring it down, stretch, all right? So walk the feet wide to second, turn out the toes, arms long, knuckles face front. Plie, front raise, plie, and then flip the palms. You're gonna plie, curl, curl, plie, okay? So alternate that grip. Front raise, side curl, plie. That's your flow. So your first effort is happening here. We're gonna get a second round on all these moves. Our goal is to get as many reps in. Quality reps though, okay? Don't be throwing them away. Reach it long. Squeeze those biceps on that curl. Come back to that breath. Deep breath in, exhale. Good, you got this. Nice and strong, nice and controlled. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, incline row to that shoulder press. We row, we shoulder press with the thruster, we bring it in, stretch it long. All right, find that hinge, 3, 2, 1, slice those elbows to the back wall. Slice back, lift the hips, lift the elbows, bring it back in, find the hinge, extend those arms. Let's get it. Row, thruster, in, press. Remember, work the shoulder complex here. And I want you, as you go for your thruster, lift with your booty, not with your back, all right? So use your legs to load. Breathe in, exhale, at the top of the shape. And our thruster, make sure we're driving those hips forward, we're squeezing the glutes, solid and firm as a rock. Functional movement here, right? Almost as if you were grabbing those groceries out of the trunk, pull to lift them, and then bring them in. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job. All right, we gear up round 2. Lateral squat walk thruster, squat walk, thruster overhead press. Option to just thrust and press. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Get low. Walk it out, thrust and press. Walk it out, thrust and press. Remember, scale it down if you need to. You could do one arm at a time, or you could just stay in place. Squat and then take your thruster. Your workout, your choice, but I want you to make sure you're in the zone here. Get as many reps in. Quality execution, staying deep in the legs, and then powering for that thruster to lift the hips, squeeze the cheeks firm. Breathe in, exhale. All right, you got your last 12 seconds here. No holding back, come on. Push it taller, get deeper. You got your last 5, then you get to shake it out. 15-second breather coming at you in 3, 2, 1. All right, breathe for a moment. Next is our lateral lunge, our Y raise, and then we'll switch. We'll keep alternating sides, okay? Roll the shoulders down on that clock in 3, 2, 1. Big step out, hip hinge, bring it in. Raise it up. Remember, you can always alternate arms to scale these down if you need to. On your Y raise, using the strength of your upper back. Yes, roll the shoulders down, cinch those shoulder blades together. Try to avoid that swinging motion. I know we're gonna wanna swing it. No swanging it today. Slow and controlled. Inhale on the lunge, exhale on that raise. Now remember, diaphragmatic breath is gonna be your breath best friend as you work through. As you step side, you fill up the belly, breathe in. As you lift up, you exhale, blow those cans off. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, release. Second position, our front raise plie, our side curl plie combo. Walk those feet wide. Shake it out, deep breath in. Exhale. Let's get to work. We raise it forward. We curl it. All right, so nice and groovy here. Again, modification if you wanted to. You could just alternate plies with one curl, plies with one curl. Otherwise, we're getting deep in those plies with our side curls, making sure that we tuck our tail under, yeah? So try not to arch the back as the arms go out to the side. Squeeze your peach. Yes, feel the pecs and the chest working. Get low in those legs. Fight for that front raise. I know it's not gonna come easy. Keep working. You got your last 3, 2, 1. All right, our last stand and move here. We're gonna take our incline row, thruster shoulder press, bring it in, stretch it long. Let's find that hinge. When you're ready, take a big breath in. Exhale, hips go back, arms go long. 3, 2, 1, we row. We press and thrust, bring it in, stretch it long. Row, thrust and press. Now, make sure for the row, we're feeling your back work. Slicing those elbows towards that wall, back behind you. Good, let's get it. Have fun with these, okay? I love this because you can really feel the biceps working at this point. Squeeze. Go for that burner. Yes, we're in this strength burner today. Building the strength, building the power that you are capable of. And you create it. Let's create that magic today. Slice, press, in, reach, sit deeper. Each execution, your last 8 counts here. You take these 8, 7, 6, then we hit the mat. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Coming to the floor. All right, 2 moves. 45-second efforts. First one, seated diamond crunches. One weight in the hands, diamond crunch with one leg, diamond crunch with the other, okay? So legs are turned out. Move 2, tabletop thruster. We lift the hips. Our hips are going to dip, lift, and then tricep dip, stretch, okay? So just working from the seated position, grab one weight, legs are east and west. Breathe in, exhale, lift your heels. Good, reach those arms up, breathe in, exhale. One leg crunches up as you lower the weight to the chest. Breathe in, exhale. The other one crunches up. Now, if these don't feel great, you could just lie on your back. You could glute bridge. Inhale, exhale, crunch. But I want you to focus that if you wanted more, you could do both legs. Inhale, exhale, progress. Both legs to lift. Inhale, exhale. Fight for that balance at the top of that shape. Diaphragmatic breath is so strong and fierce. In 10 seconds, option to hold. You could pulse the legs there. You could alternate that crunch leg pulse. If you're in the glute bridge, you can pulse there too. You take this 8, 7, 6, 5, get after it, 4, 3, 2, release. All right, hands go behind that booty. Tabletop thruster, walk those feet in close, take a big breath in. Exhale, send those hips up. We're gonna drop those hips. We tap, we lift, bend those elbows, extend, okay? So the hips lower, the hips stay lifted, the elbows bend, extend. Find the combo. Dip it, lift it, bend, press. And make sure your fingertips are forward here, okay? As you're bending the elbows, what are we working? Those triceps, so make sure they bend towards that wall behind you. Breathe with these. Really working strong. The burn's gonna be real. In 8 seconds, option to just hold at the top of the shape and pulse those elbows down, right? You can pulse here. Little pulse, keep those hips high. Squeeze the booty. You have 6, 5, 4, hang on to it, 3, 2, 1. Okay, release. Round 2, diamond crunches. We got one more round each move. Front attitudes, turn out the legs, grab your weight, breathe in. Exhale, send it up. Let's start it. Crunching with singles. Or again, if you want your doubles, okay? Last round on both of your moves here. So you got your diamond crunches, or if you're glute bridging to finish. And then our reverse table with our dip to finish. Breathe in, exhale. Keep flowing. I know at this point, arms are gonna be burning, back's gonna be burning. Sit up tall. Lean into this strength spice, all right? A little spice in your life. In 8 seconds, you have the option to keep the legs hovering. Again, you can pulse there or alternate leg pulse in 3, 2, 1. Either hold the diamond crunch and pulse, or we're pulsing through the legs, or your glute bridge pulse. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna even both sides. All right, are we ready? Our tabletop tricep dip, yes? We dip the hips, we lift. 3, 2, 1, 45-second finisher. Dip it, lift it. Good, inhale, exhale. Keep your gaze looking up here, okay? Stay strong, stay proud. I know these are not gonna come easy, but nothing in life does. So what do? We gotta level up, dig deeper here. But remember, you have the power. You are getting through this, getting that self-care in. No holding back, breathe with it. We inhale. Exhale, lift those hips higher, squeeze that peach. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it up, get to that shaky dome. Good. Next one, hold at the top. Just pulse those elbows down to finish. Down, down, lift those hips higher, squeeze your seat. Last 8, 7, 6, and you are out for the day. In 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness, you made it. Woo! 15 minutes. Oh my God, sometimes that's all you need. A little goes a long way. Shake out those arms. Shake out the neck. Arm swings. Open up the chest. Sit comfortably. When you're ready, let's head roll to the right. Roll out the neck. Especially after holding the weights, give your body a moment to decompress. Gently reverse that head roll opposite direction. Coming back to your breath. The heart rate definitely picks up a bit too. All right, let's go ahead and take that right arm up and over. Side bend, press that right hip into the mat and then lift up, switch. Left arm comes up and over. Press that left hip into the mat. Feel the sides of the body, release. Should we do one more each side? Why not? Let's go for it. Big side stretch, lifting up out of the waist. and then switch it. God, bring it to the top. Hands are gonna come to a prayer. Look at that prayer. Take a big breath in, fill up that belly. And then exhale, blow out the candles. Float that prayer down to the middle of the chest. Settle into the mat and just let the earth hold you for a moment. If your eyes were closed, you can open them, come back when you're ready. But you did it. 15 minutes of all you. Amazing job. Sweaty selfie it up to celebrate. Tag us at Activate with Amanda. Tag me at the Amanda Baxter. Leave in a comment on class. Let me know how it went for you, or if you have questions, requests. You know, your girl's here, okay? Don't be afraid to use me as your coach, your resource, because that's what I'm here for. And you did fabulous. So go relax. Good job getting that self-care in. I'll see you next time. Peace out.